Live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, for your next Maine adventure, will begin shortly.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage, sponsored by Rennie's, starts right now.
Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday to you. It's the Monday after the time change, so it can always be a little bit tough, but hopefully you survived this morning and the maybe tougher than normal alarm. And overall, we've got a pretty good forecast to bring you when it comes to this week. And even though it's always painful to get through that time change, those evening later sunsets are awesome. It is so nice to be able to be out in the evenings a little bit later and enjoying that daylight. So good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We are, of course, talking about what to expect for the upcoming week. And here's a hint, not much to be expected here. Some temperature swings, sure. Not a lot of precipitation, though, for the week ahead. So for the most part, it's just a quiet week. No major storms on the horizon. We are coolest for the middle of this week. Wednesday and Thursday specifically are looking to be the chilliest. And then beyond that, we are milder as we get towards the weekend. Our next storm will not arrive until around this time next week. So next Sunday into Monday, that looks to be our next chance of rain and not snow with this one that we are watching for early next week. But as I mentioned, we have made it past the time change. We are now back in daylight saving time. And here is a look at how the sunsets are going to play out in the next few weeks. We've got by this time next week, 6:50 sunsets. Even today, 6:41 p.m. for the sunset. In a month from now, 7:18. In fact, 7 p.m. sunsets are here later this month. And then 8 p.m. sunsets not too far away either in May on the 10th. 2 months from now, 7:54 p.m. So that's going to be really nice. I know I'm looking forward to the 8 p.m. sunsets, but even 6:45 p.m. sunsets are pretty nice. It was really nice yesterday seeing how much daylight we actually had in the evening hours. So that's really nice. We made it out of the darkest part of the year, and we also made it out of the snowiest part of the year as well. We did have a little snow this morning. You may have noticed that where you are, maybe a coating here and there. That is quickly melting away, and you can see the snow has already wrapped on up, and we're looking ahead to a nice quiet day for our Monday. So again, we are looking at a quiet week ahead here across the state. So here's a look at what to expect as we head through the day today. We're going to see our temperatures topping out in the mid to upper 40s this afternoon. Should be a beautiful day with plenty of sunshine, fairly light winds, or at least much lighter than the weekend. Still a little bit of a breeze out there out of the north, but not enough to really comment on. It really is not going to be all that bad when it comes to the wind factor for today. So let's track things out here. Again, we had the snow showers this morning. Things are clearing out really nicely for the afternoon. Some of us will even approach 50 degrees today. That's going to feel really nice. As we head into tomorrow, expect another pretty nice day on Tuesday. In many spots, tomorrow likely is warmer, so even more of us getting into the 50s on Tuesday afternoon. Should be a great day. You can see how the sea breeze factor is there tomorrow. So coastal temperatures on Tuesday, cooler than inland areas, which will likely reach the 50s. Coastal temperatures likely mostly in the middle and upper 40s. Now, beyond that, we are going to be heading into Tuesday night with the chance for a shower. A cold front is moving on in. And again, this goes along with what I was saying earlier in that we are getting our coolest temps on Wednesday. So this cold front does bring in some cooler air for Wednesday. Doesn't exactly mean it's a bad day, though. It's just going to be a little chillier. Highs will be in the upper 30s to around 40 degrees. Should be a decent amount of sunshine out there before maybe some late day clouds move on in. So overall, looking pretty good as we head towards the end of the week. You'll notice, though, a little snow is possible once again as we head into Wednesday night. So this is basically it when it comes to precipitation chances this week. Pretty quiet on Wednesday. Again, just clouds increasing into the evening. Here comes our next round of snow. This will be arriving Wednesday night, continuing through the very early morning hours of Thursday. This system looks very, very similar to what we saw this morning. So some snow showers, maybe a coating of snow in some spots. Not really expecting a whole lot out of this, though, Wednesday night into Thursday. Maybe some slick spots in the morning commute. Otherwise, it is not looking too bad, and this should be melting off pretty quick as Thursday afternoon will be fairly mild, near 40 degrees. So while it is the coolest day this week, still on the mild side in general for Wednesday and Thursday. So again, that's our next precipitation chance. Few snow showers again on Wednesday night, maybe even a shower in some spots tomorrow night. Otherwise, though, a very, very quiet forecast. And you can see our temperatures, while we do have that dip on Wednesday into Thursday, by Friday, we're in the mid 40s, Saturday approaching 50 again. We're getting to that time of year where along the coastline, we get the short end of the stick because the ocean's only in the 30s. Anytime we've got a little bit of a breeze off the ocean, it'll keep the coastal temperatures cooler. So that's exactly what we're seeing this week. Inland areas get to the 50s tomorrow. Coastal areas likely stay in the 40s. Same story at the end of this week. And for Saturday, inland areas likely ending up a bit warmer. So you can see our inland temperature trend has a lot more 50s on it than the one for the coastline. 50s on Tuesday, near that by Friday, and we are 50 once again on Saturday. Again, it's really just Wednesday and Thursday where we are actually cool, and even that isn't too bad, especially compared to what we've seen at some days this winter. So let's talk about our next storm. That's arriving early next week. It, again, will likely not be moving in until Sunday evening. It is going to be a very powerful one, at least off to our west. So the south likely getting tornadoes, severe weather. The northern plains likely getting a blizzard and a winter storm. Here in Maine, neither of those things look likely. We're just going to get some rain and possibly some wind as well when this moves in Sunday evening and continues into Monday morning. So it doesn't look like it's super long lasting here, but it does have the potential to bring us some heavy rainfall amounts and potentially some strong winds as well. To what extent that is, if it's just some run-of-the-mill rain that's very manageable, that remains to be seen. So we'll have to keep watching this. If it ends up being several inches of rain, then we'll start talking about flood concerns. If it happens to be very strong wind gusts, we could be talking power outages, but way too early to know if this storm will bring anything like that. Again, this is Sunday night into Monday of next week. That's our next real substantial shot at getting some heavier rainfall. So let's get a look at our 7-day forecast again. Summed it up pretty quickly here. Not too much going on in our weather world for this week. Along the coastline, we are fairly nice today and tomorrow. Wednesday, we are cooler, around 40. Same story on Thursday. Beyond that, Friday, we start to warm things right back up. Mid-40s Friday afternoon, near 50 Saturday, likely into the 50s Sunday, out ahead of our next chance of rain, which again really looks to be moving in Sunday night. And again, coastal areas getting the short end of the stick here with that wind coming off the ocean. And if you're inland, similar story. We are seeing warmer temperatures though in the 50s for Tuesday, upper 40s to near 50 Friday and Saturday. Look at Sunday. Upper 50s are possible. Not a guarantee, but it is a possibility that we do get some warm weather next Sunday before the rain arrives. So stay tuned here. I would expect some fluctuations to the temperatures, at least a little bit, potentially in a dramatic fashion, as we are in the tricky time of year where it does not take much to get cool. Takes a lot of effort, though, to get pretty warm. So, again, we'll be closely watching that. It would be nice, though, to get pretty close to 60 in some spots for the first time this season. So, yeah, overall, pretty quiet forecast. Not too much to talk about. Again, we've got some snow showers Wednesday night. We have the chance of a rain shower tomorrow night. Otherwise, though, nothing really all that exciting or dramatic happening in the weather world for the next week. So stay tuned as we get closer to early next week when we do get our next storm. And overall, we are looking pretty quiet here. And Jim is saying it's sunny and warm in Baldwin. Can't wait till summer. You know what, Jim? I am so ready for it as well. I cannot wait for 70s, 80s. I am ready for those days on the lake, on the beach. I cannot wait till I'm showing you guys the lake and beach forecast on our Monday Facebook Lives. Hopefully not too far away. Of course, we know in Maine, it's always a painful process to get there. But yeah, hopefully it's not too far in the distant future. And as you know, if you were watching, you probably know I'm a huge winter weather lover. Even I'm ready for some warm weather and some sunshine as well. So yeah, it would be nice if we can get some warm weather in here fairly soon. But at least this week is quiet and fairly mild. So have a great rest of your day, everybody. Have a great rest of your week. Hopefully you can recover from losing that hour of sleep on Saturday night today. It's International or National Take a Nap Day. Today is definitely a good day for that. So again, we'll keep you posted on what's happening with the early next week storm and with any snow that we might get on Wednesday night into Thursday. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.
Live, interactive CBS 13 and Fox 23 Weather Authority coverage for your next Maine adventure has been sponsored by Rennie's.
Rennie's, a Maine adventure.
Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox